Ja. 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 I say, don't push me.
Crazy fool. You're out to kill us all.
Don't push me.
Your obsession has warped you.
Hey! Hey, you there! What have you done?
Me?
If you hadn't come...
What's my...
Only a...
Listen, neighbours, don't be stupid. You don't want to add another murder to the count. It could have been an accident.
You know that was no accident. Or maybe you came to blows, pushed him down, and then we had to stop you.
That's ridiculous. If you all clear off out of here, I promise nobody will be asking what happened. Why add to your troubles?
Hey! Where are you going? You're not going to abandon us, are you? Not after all the good times we've had together? Don't you remember how we took care of everyone? Hey!
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
You'll pay for that! Cut!
Oh, what have we got here? Entertainment? Oh, great.
Yeah. Yeah.
God preserve you, good night. Can I do some?
No one stayed behind here but you.
I hardly know myself. Maybe I just wanted to...
And why were you here in the first place?
We were holed up here. And also,
But that's a capital crime. And besides, it's a hell of a job. A dozen of you.
just before the raid, we hit on a vein of pure silver. That's much easier to deal with. So when the killers came through here,
You too.
they talked me into it. Because I helped my man with the smelting.
Did you see what happened here? Who pushed Nemoy down the shaft?
There's no point lying about it, I suppose. I was the one who pushed him. But I didn't mean to push him all the way down. It was just that he kept shouting how if we killed you, we'd get our peace and calm back, and would be able to
But what?
No one wanted to. They all wanted to leave. That's why we moved.
I can well imagine.
I don't think Nemai ever cared much for people. Not even about the silver. It was as if all he truly cared about was doing...
You probably did the right... So what am I...
Do you mean to make me regret I didn't flee?
I don't know. You didn't steal any silver. Or did you?
None. It all ended up in one keg. Because Nemoi...
And what did he do with it? You can't hide a keg of silver under your cloak.
How should I know? But they say Nemai had known the fellow a while.
And where's the keg now?
I don't know. It was buried in some heap around here, but maybe it got passed on by now.
I need to bring someone who can bear witness to what happened here.
You can tell them yourself. You can't really want to drag me off to a town where I might end up burned at the stake. I can see I should have run.
Very well. I'll tell them. Run while you can.
I'll go now. And you watch yourself. Mind you don't turn into a complete dolt. Goodbye.
Come on then! Shit!
You're dead. Go.
You'll get...
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's all clear to me now.
Boys, who are you? You've no business here.
I'm Henry, and I was expecting to find you here.
What? How could you?
Sir Divish's locator went missing around these parts.
Well, it seems like he's all out of luck, don't it? Divish ought to send someone better than you to parley.
He didn't send me to parley, he sent me to deal with it.
Deal with it? There's plenty of us, and you're on your own. So I'd think twice about how you're gonna deal with that.
Let him go, right now. Or you can stay here and feed the crows, like the rabble who were here before you.
All right. No need to be hasty, eh? Well, we'll be on our way then. Quietly. That fella's in the tent over there.
Psst. I'm being held captive. Help!
Thank you.
My pleasure. Sir Divish sent me to find you, and it looks like I arrived just in time.
God's truth.
I'm Henry of Skalitz.
My name is Marius Belek, Master Locator. Sir Divish sent me here to survey the area.
Well, the outlaws are out of the way, so we can go and report to him, right?
Not just yet. Those bastards caught me as soon as I arrived, and so far all I've seen is the inside of the tent they tied me up in. I still have a job to do. Come along with me, if you like. We'll report to Sir Divish afterwards.
I'll escort you then. At least I can make sure you don't get caught again.
What? Are there more of those bandits around?
No, I just meant... Should we get going?
This is a good spot for the rat house. Every village must have one. It'll be nice and prominent here. It's on the hillside, so the foundations will stay dry. It can have its own little square, close to the church. There's no better site here.
Look what you'll...
The church is still standing. Good. Good. Whoever built it did a good job. Considering how old it is and what it's been through recently, it stood up well. It won't be an easy job to fix it, but it can be done. Timber alone won't do, though.
There's the good dog. That's my boy.
We could fit at least one tradesman's shop here. Maybe a baker's? There's quite a lot of space here. It just needs clearing thoroughly. Then we could even fit stables here. This bridge needs reinforcing. It won't last long in this condition. I reckon it would make sense to build a weir over the stream down there. The water here is clean and can be used to supply the village until we sink a well. It's a good thing we have this stream. No point in building without a water source. Supplies and trade will flow through here. I can't even see past the trees and ruins whether there's room for anything there. But at least the trees are strong and healthy. All we need is a few good woodcutters, and we won't have to bring in any timber from elsewhere. Stone foundations. They'll come in handy, and we're close to the stream. Lots of space here. There's a well here already. All the better. Big space, clean water, close to the village green. A good site for an inn. That's that then. The most essential surveying is done.
So, Master
There's a long way to go before that. It's all overgrown with...
Oh dear.
We'll have to get it all cleared before we can start rebuilding it.
So it is possible to rebuild everything.
Yes.
But building a whole village is no small...
We'll need timber. Lots of it. We'll have to hire waged labor to begin with. I think we should get started without delay. There's a lot... I can just imagine it.
Oh, that's good news.
Why wait? I'll head to Talmberg right away. But would you keep an eye on things here in the meantime? It would be rather embarrassing.
No problem.
It shouldn't take us long. My lord, welcome to Pribyslavitz. That is to say, welcome back to Pribyslavitz after all these years. Well, what's left of it.
Not to worry, Marius. I'm glad to be back in my old hamlet, although it seems to have aged about as gracefully as I have over the years.
I beg to differ, sir. It's quite dilapidated, unlike your... Thanks in part to Henry here, who also saved me from a predicament that cost me valuable time. Who knows? If it hadn't been for him, we might not even be talking now.
Well, lad, in the end, you managed things in your own way, I see. Just as you said you would.
I did my best, sir. They didn't look all that tough, so I put a bit of pressure on them and they took to their heels.
You were outnumbered and you scared them off?
They were greenhorns. I think they may have been a bit intimidated by me.
Let's hope they don't try anything like that again.
I'm quite sure they won't, sir.
Let's get down to the matter in hand, shall we? What state is Pribyslavitz in?
Sir, in my official capacity as locator, I am gratified to inform you that the hamlet of Pribyslavitz...
Splendid. Finally, some good news.
And badly needed, too.
So, what have you discovered?
We had a scout around.
We conducted a basic survey, from which we can make a preliminary... I already have in my head an initial...
We should certainly have a church. I'd like to preserve the existing one.
That should present no serious obstacles. The building is in much better...
That's to be expected.
There's a stream here, and a well, right in the middle of the village.
Yes, and there are abundant woods around. Clearing them will provide both extra land and timber supplies.
Right now, I believe we're standing on the village green, aren't we?
The future green, that is. The village centre will comprise at least 6 large buildings to begin with. We can't fit any more than that here, so there will be other buildings away from the square, in particular more extensive structures.
I'm glad to hear it. I never expected the building work we're about to engage in. Later, we'll clear more forests for agriculture and build more farmhouses. But...
As you wish, my lord.
Rebuilding a whole village must cost a king's rand.
It's true it won't come cheap. Before the tradesmen settle here and start producing and trading...
A certain amount?
I wouldn't venture to state a precise amount at this point.
That much? I hope you're good at haggling.
We shall, of course, attempt to procure everything at the best possible price, but raising a settlement nevertheless. I can assure you, my lord, that if all goes well...
I hope I shall live to enjoy it, Master Marius.
A village isn't a village without villagers. You'll need new subjects. Even preparing the ground for a building will need lots of labour. Where can we find so many people, sir?
You sound sceptical, lad. But it's a good question. I've already given it some thought. I've agreed with Radzik and Hanish that we shall make an announcement in Rattay to invite people, which will bring them many, but also obligations. In addition, I expect the prospects of a new home will appeal to your former Skalitz neighbours, more than a makeshift camp by the castle.
They'll be delighted, sir.
A splendid solution, sir. But now it seems there will be no shortage of new inhabitants after all.
It seems things are finally looking up. We routed the bandits in battle, and Henry took care of the remnants. When can we get to work?
Right away, as far as I'm concerned. And we'll need someone to keep order, at least.
True.
If I may, I would recommend quickly appointing a bailiff to take responsibility for the renewal of the village, its coffers and its citizens.
True. First things first. Since you understand these matters best, you shall take charge of the land parceling and building works. You'll be available to the bailiff, but answerable directly to me.
I'd be honoured, sir. Thank you.
And, as regards the office of bailiff, what about you, Henry?
Yes, sir?
You've proven yourself well. You've demonstrated that you're capable of solving problems, and you command the respect of your former Skalitz neighbours.
Well, I'm not so sure.
And you're also capable of maintaining law and order.
I must concur.
So, let us expedite matters. Henry, I hereby appoint you to the office of bailiff of the hamlet of Pribyslavitz, in my domain.
My lord, it's a great honour. Thank you.
You will oversee the initial renewal and administration of the village that will set the ground for further development. But don't imagine it'll be a bed of roses, lad. Being bailiff doesn't mean you can do whatever you like. If you don't treat the settlers rightly, I'll soon find out. Besides, we can't spare a single groschen from the Talmberg coffers now. So, you'll have to cover the
Me? But Marius said it would cost a fortune.
True. But from what I hear, you know how to get your hands on coin and...
I'd like to know who's been...
And I am assigning you certain... You must ensure the rebuilding of the church. That means complete reconstruction, wall paintings, and see to it that in the future the village will be capable of supporting a certain number of people. For that, you will need to ensure the construction of essential artisans' buildings. And ultimately, the village must produce sufficient earnings to fund further expansion.
But, sir, I've never done...
I understand your concerns, but you'll be handsomely rewarded. I shall grant you the proceeds from the whole village for the first 5 years, and you have my permission to use the surrounding woods and land as you see fit.
Well, that's, I mean, are you sure I'm...
As you said yourself, Henry, it's a great honour. Besides, you won't be alone in it. I'll assist you and supervise the construction work.
Phew. All right, then.
So, we're agreed. You'll give this document to the Rete bailiff. He'll make the announcement to invite settlers, which should ensure enough people to begin work. At the same time, your official appointment as bailiff will be announced.
I don't know what to say, sir.
I'm sure you won't disappoint me, Henry. And now I must get back to my duties at Townburg. Send word when everything is prepared.
Certainly, sir. Have a safe journey.
Farewell, sir.
Have you got a little...
What is it?
I'd like to challenge you to a duel, sir. A little amicable
That sounds interesting.
Ah, so chivalry alone is not enough to tempt you.
No, sir. I'm drawn to more...
I see. Well, why not? I'll tell you what. I have a fine suit of armor, a horse and a sword I won at dice. The horse and sword I can use, but the armor doesn't fit me well. I'll bet a piece of armor against a reasonable sum of groschen.
All right, why not?
I'm glad to hear it. Let's get to it then. Kurwa pigs. Damn! You'll get what for. Missed. Bollock! Damn! Here, the reward you've earned. You call that combat? Damn! Oh, dear God.
Yeah. Yeah.
God be with you.
I'd like to enroll.
All right.
Of course.
I'll write your name, and I need to know what...
Longsword.
Good. Goodbye.
Meeting face to face in this round will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzig Kobyla, who will measure his skills against Jake the Stake, a brewery hand from Ratai. Welcome, our warriors. The combatants have entered the arena and the first duel may commence. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Kurwa!
And the winner of the first bout is Henry of Skalitz. And now's the time to choose weapons for the next duel. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields.
Curse it!
The victor of the second duel is Henry of Skalitz. He is hereby declared the victor in this round and shall proceed to the next round. Entering the arena now will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Kubla. And he will face Calder o' the Tar, Catchbowl of the Rat-Eye Bailiff. Welcome, our warriors. The combatants have entered the arena and the first duel may commence. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Ow! You'll get. I'm over here. Fucker! What's the matter? Lost your balls? Jesus Christ! Wait! Come and get it! Bollocks! Had enough?
the winner of the first bout is Henry of Skallets. The second bout will surely be no less exciting. This one may decide the winner. Our warriors will fight with hunting swords.
Fuck it! Shit! Had enough?
We have a victor in the second duel. He is Henry of Skallets. He is hereby declared the victor in this round and shall proceed to the next round. Meeting face to face in this round will be Laszlo, Hungarian warrior and Turk slayer at Nicopolis. And he will face Henry of Skallets from the company of Kubla. Let us wish the combatants luck. And this very first bout will afford plenty of entertainment. We will witness a duel with longswords. Manly!
Was isteni?
Viene çok da fosos.
Get him!
Ez betalált.
The first victor in our tourney is Henry of Skalitz. Change weapons for the second bout. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield.
A gányba! Hát ez érdekes lesz. Na, hogy a faszba!
And the second duel was won by Henry of Skalitz. Lords and ladies, good men and good wives, you have just witnessed the final duel in today's Ratai tourney, for which we all owe gratitude to Sahanish of Laipa. All glory to the victor, Henry of Skalitz, man-at-arms in the company of Sir Radzik Kobila. His prize will be given to him by our gracious Sahanish.
You did it in the end, Henry. No doubt you're well satisfied.
I certainly am, my lord.
Take care.